I'm Matt Bichard here in Dallas for Nareit's REIT World 2017. Joining me today is Paul Pittman, Chairman and CEO of Farmland Partners. Paul, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
What are some of the crops that Farmland Partners is most interested in bringing into its portfolio right now?
So our philosophy is to run a very diverse portfolio. Today we have 27 or 28 different crop types. That's everything from corn and soybeans, wheat, rice, but avocados and apples and almonds and all the rest. I would say that we're most focused on those specialty crops, the permanent tree crops. We can get today what we believe is slightly better yields and frankly a more appropriate investment for our funds at this time. We began our life as mostly a primary row crop focused REIT, meaning most of our assets and still most of our assets are in the Midwest. So we're sort of slightly overweighted to that and gradually kind of moving back toward the specialty. But you know, these things ebb and flow. We're still committed to the row crops, but trying to get a little more balance in the portfolio.
In terms of regional focus, is there any area or areas where you're really focused right now?
Yeah, there's kind of two areas that we're very focused. The Southeast, meaning the Carolinas and Virginia, there's a lot going on there in terms of improving the farm economy and the yield per acre that people are getting on those farms. We're able to buy land, make substantial investments into drainage and irrigation improvements that will materially increase yield and profitability and value on those farms. So we're making a lot of investments there. And then, of course, the other place is the Central Valley of California. Very, very strong drought for several years after last year's rainfall kind of came out of that. The advantage of the drought was it was almost the ultimate stress test on a farm. So you now know who really has good water and who doesn't. And you will have to pay up for those really high quality properties, but you know they can withstand a really strong drought. So we're making some investments in that region aggressively as well.
So if we talk a year from now at REIT World 2018, what will have been the big story for Farmland Partners?
I think the big story for Farmland Partners is going to be that we will have come out of what's been a little bit of a modest downturn in the ag economy. That asset values are growing materially again. Now, in our world, a material growth is 5 or 6% appreciation a year, but that we will have kind of put the negative headwinds on the general farm economy behind us or largely behind us, and we'll be back into a growth environment, which will obviously have a significant impact on asset values and even more importantly on our stock.
Paul, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for taking the time.
For more information about Nareit's REIT World, be sure to visit Nareit's website, REIT.com.